Did you know there are 3 different locations of tonsils? And if we take a look on the cadaver here, this is a sagittal cut here, and let's take a look where those would be. This is the uvula, or what I used to call the hangy doodle when I was a little kid, and you can see that little tissue that would create the archway. And the tonsils, specifically those palatine tonsils, would be located right here because they're just located inferior to this tissue that we refer to as the soft palate. But there's some others that I mentioned earlier. There's some called the pharyngeal tonsils, which a lot of people refer to as the adenoid. So if you've ever heard of somebody saying they've got their adenoid removed, that would be these pharyngeal tonsils. Coming back to our cadaver dissection, this region is called the pharynx. And specifically the top part of it's called the nasopharynx because it's behind the nasal cavity right here that you can see. And the adenoid would be embedded in this tissue or in the posterior aspect of the nasopharynx. Now again, they can remove the adenoid. Just FYI, the adenoid's been known to grow back in some cases. Most of the time it stays gone, but every once in a while they'll have cases where people will have their adenoid regrow. Kind of crazy. But even more crazy, or at least the most surprising location of the tonsil to most of my students is this last one, and that is the lingual tonsils. There are tonsils on the back of the tongue here, and you can see those little bumps right here where we find the tongue tonsils or the lingual tonsils.